أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطاهرين. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. On these days, as we commemorate the legacy and the martyrdom of the commander of the faithful, Ameerul Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, we reflect on some of the teachings of Ameerul Mu'mineen alayhi salam. We want to be more familiar with his perspective on life, with how he viewed society, and how much care he had for every citizen in his society. There is one very striking paragraph in Nahj al-Balagha, this beautiful compilation that gathers for us the words of Ameerul Mu'mineen alayhi salam. Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam was informed that some members of the army of Muawiyah have attacked a village in northern Iraq. These evil men stormed into the houses of people. They attacked women by robbing them from their jewelry. So Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam states, وَلَقَدْ بَلَغَنِي أَنَّ الرَّجُلَ مِنْهُمْ يَدْخُلُ عَلَى الْمَرْأَةِ الْمُسْلِمَةِ وَالْأُخْرَى الْمُعَاهَدَةِ. Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam states, it has come to my attention that some of their men have entered into the homes of women, whether a Muslim woman or a non-Muslim woman, a Christian woman, a Jewish woman. And these evil men would loot their jewelry, their earrings, their bracelets, the jewelry that they had on their body. These men, with no shame, they would take that. They would loot it. They violated the sanctity of these women in doing so. And the Imam says these women could not do anything to protect themselves. There was no one there to protect them. And the Imam expresses his deep sorrow to the point that the Imam alayhi salam states, if a man, if a person, if a human hears about such a tragedy, that the sanctity of these women has been violated, and he were to die out of sorrow, I would not blame him. If you hear about these women being violated and you die out of grief, you die out of sorrow, I would not blame you. This is how much compassion and care Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam has. We can draw two quick points from this statement by Imam Ali alayhi salam. Number one, you see that the Imam alayhi salam has care for women when they are violated in society. At a time when society did not really care about the safety and well-being of women, like we see in many societies today. Back then, people did not have the awareness or the empathy or the compassion to show such care. But Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam is deeply disturbed by this crime of these evil men storming into the homes of these women, and no one is there to protect them. The Imam says, if I die out of sorrow, don't blame me. If you die out of sorrow, I won't blame you. The Imam alayhi salam is highlighting the seriousness of such tragedy, because the Imam alayhi salam really did care. He would consider an attack on a woman in some other village to be an attack on himself, on his own family. That's the compassion of Ameerul Mu'mineen. And that's how much respect he has for women and for the sanctity of women. That is one point that we can conclude from this statement. The second striking point is the care of Imam Ali alayhi salam for non-Muslim people, non-Muslim women. The Imam says, if you die out of grief because a non-Muslim woman has been attacked, I would not blame you. This shows you the spirit of interfaith in the government of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. in the attitude of Imam Ali, in the thought of Imam Ali. And this is something that we really need today to make the world a better place. Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam would truly respect the rights of other minorities and other religions in his government. He has a beautiful statement in which he states, لو ثنيت لي الوسادة لحكمت أهل التوراة بتوراتهم وأهل الإنجيل بإنجيلهم وأهل القرآن بالقرآن. The Imam says, if I have the full authority and the full freedom to do so, if you let me rule, I will rule the people of the Torah with their Torah, according to their Torah, and the people of the Injil, the Bible, the Evangel, with the Bible, and the people of Quran with the Quran. I will not force the Jews to become Muslims. I will not force the Christians to be Muslims. No. I will allow them to go by their own laws. I will rule them according to their books. And I will rule the Muslims according to the Quran. That is the amazing spirit of interfaith that we find in the thought of Ameerul Mu'mineen, in the thought of the commander of the faithful. Truly, this passage in Nahj al-Balagha is one that deeply moves me. The Imam is truly disturbed to the point of saying, I'm almost dying out of grief that these women have been violated. Now remember, they were not killed. They were not killed. However, their jewelry was looted. The Imam is that sensitive that a woman should be safe wherever she is. How can someone enter her house and take her jewelry, just rip it off from her body? That's unacceptable. That is absolutely unacceptable. This is one reason why Imam Ali alayhi salam fought Muawiyah. Some people wonder, well, if Imam Ali alayhi salam is a man of peace, why did he fight Muawiyah? Because this is what the army of Muawiyah was doing. The Imam alayhi salam had to sacrifice to defend these citizens so they become safe. And the Imam alayhi salam shows the same amount of care to non-Muslim women. And that's why he states that. Al-mar'at al-muslima wal-ukhra al-mu'ahada. They attack a Muslim woman and a non-Muslim woman who's living under the safety of our Muslim government. This is unacceptable. And the Imam alayhi salam dispatches an army to stop them, to stop this aggression. As we reflect on the legacy of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam, let us truly remember the attitude of Imam Ali alayhi salam towards citizens who suffered, who were violated, who were oppressed, who were attacked, and his spirit of interfaith. Today, if we become sensitive to the suffering of other people and we truly care when a violation happens, the world would be a much better place. Assalamu alayka ya Mawlai, ya Ameerul Mu'mineen. Peace be upon you, O Ali ibn Abi Talib. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the wilayah of Imam Ali. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite us with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi and Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam on the day of judgment. Wassalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.